Greetings, hey everybody, it's me again. This time, we're gonna work on Gradius 3. Man, I absolutely love this game. So we're gonna take it apart, clean it, and then I'm gonna work on the actual Super Nintendo itself. I'm gonna take it completely down, completely apart, and clean it from T to B. That'd be top to bottom. So, yeah. I don't know if I should go inside of the cartridge yet and clean the outside of it first. Actually, I think I'm going to clean the outside of it first, and then I'm going to go into the actual cartridge to clean the PCB on it. Now, I'm curious, is this label going to be okay for me to scrub it clean? It looks like it's going to tolerate that perfectly fine, as long as there's no nicks or dents into it. Oh yeah, I cleaned it up really well. And that's just garbage being on the cart. That's not even the cart label coming off. Sweet. Look at that, all nice and squeaky clean. Alright, now I got the back here to do. Now the question is, how easy is this gonna? Oh, it's gonna come right off. That is awesome. That's gonna be really good. Notice that the less amount of time that this has been on here, the easier it is to get it to come clean off of the cartridge. I may not even have to scrub it that much. Remember, these cotton buds are way better than your standard ones that you get at the store. You know, the bamboo ones. If anybody's interested, I'll put a link in the description box below on where you could find this particular brand if you're interested. Yep. So what I'll do is I'm going to just apply some rubbing alcohol to this area, and then I'm going to use the eraser on it. And I might go, what do you think? This kind or the other kind? I'm gonna go the other kind. Give me a second. Roll over there and grab it. And I grabbed my razor blade too. So I'm thinking that a razor blade might be able to get this one right here, or this label. Sorry, sticker. Ooh. Such an amateur moment. Bumping the camera. Oh, sorry, it's just another hot day again, and I'm just gonna be like a little klutzy and clumsy because of it. So, you know, bear with me here. It's what it is. My day is going wonderful though, seriously. We had a thunderstorm this morning, and after I installed the gutter barrel, you know, I don't have to clean up my basement now. Well, I cleaned my gutters out first, and then I installed the gutter barrel, and then now I'm not having any issues with my basement needing to be, you know, deep cleaned with the shampooer and sucking up, I would say, a couple gallons of water. When I say flood out, it's really just kind of like a stream down there. It's not really terrible, but you know, it's not fun cleaning it up every day either. I'm getting it. It's working. Yeah, this game, man, I'm telling you. Gradius 3, or Super Gradius, however you want to call it. My absolute favorite. This was the first game outside of Super Mario World that I had on the Super Nintendo. When I first purchased the Super Nintendo, we rented it first from a really awesome rental shop. And we were suggested to rent this game right here, Gradius 3, with Super Mario World, to really get the console, the best out of the console, of what it can do and what it looks like and how awesome it is. And then later that year, oh yeah, we had that for Christmas, alright. It was probably the best Christmas present ever. And of course, this game went back to the original, the single player, and then second player comes in and plays their game through. So that it was a little bit tedious, especially with me playing it, and nobody else got a chance to play it because, of course, I was really, really good at the game, skilled at it at the time when I was a kid. I'm not saying I am now, but I was saying back then I was most definitely able to beat the game twice through and not have any issues whatsoever. So I had to play it as second player because my brother had to have his turn, and he'd be like gone within the first level. Couldn't make it past the first boss, something like that. It was very quick, very quick match for him. And for me, it was like, okay, it's going to be a long time before I kick the bucket. I think the best part about doing that too, or playing it that way, was that, here, give me a second, I'm going to hang clean up. Yeah, I'm going to pick up where I left off. The best part about playing second player after you've already seen somebody play the game through is that you've already seen somebody play the game through. You know what I mean? Like, you're already anticipating what's going to come up next. You know that there's going to be an enemy there now that you wouldn't have known if you were playing the game yourself prior. Like, you wouldn't known. So I was able to use that for my, to my advantage. I'm going to loosen this up, and hopefully it doesn't stain the cartridge. It's like, come on. Get off there, sticker. Yeah, could you imagine that? $8.99 for this game and 25% off too on top of it. It's like, nowadays you'd never see that. Oh yeah, look at that come off there. Glad I got it up and underneath it. Ooh, look at it come off of there. Alright. Now, how awesome was that? 25 cents off. Actually, what's 25% off of $8.99? I couldn't even figure that out in my own head. Okay, now I'm going to have some tricky parts of this one here. I don't think this is going to be this one's not going to be as easy. It might be. I'd be very happy if it was. Just get it along the edge right here. Get it to loosen up some. You see how it, I don't know, here, let me get underneath the camera at least. You see how it discolors underneath? And that's when you know that the glue has lost adhesion. And this breaks that free. Yeah, I'm not here to discredit any company either. That's the reason why I removed the label right here. So that, and I'm not making anyone or anybody look bad in any way. Because just because you put a label on something doesn't mean that you're doing anything wrong. You're just marking it so that nobody steals it or something, that kind of thing. I'm surprised they didn't open them up and put RF chips inside of them. I'm gonna end up catching on that. Okay, so maybe I just come down this way and listen like this. Yeah, I'm gonna do it that way instead. The other way, I'm gonna catch plastic, and I don't want to, you know, like right here on this little edge right there, I don't want to end up marring it or anything. I'd rather just have it. It's like, come on now. Now, if you hear those wind chimes going, it's because I have my fan blowing in the direction of my wind chimes. And I don't know about you, man, but I'm actually enjoying the sound of those going. It reminds me of summer. Okay, are you gonna get the whole entire label? Is it gonna work? It looks like it's working, people. Woo woo! Not a difficult label to get off. It's like so far so good. Oh, I took some of it with. Bummer. But at least I was being careful to get a lot of it off there. Sweet. Yeah, I gotta say that was a you know, an easy sticker to get off. I mean, considering that some of these have been just nauseatingly difficult. And if I can only do that little bit, you know, with using that razor blade and not actually cutting the plastic or anything. Woot woot. Yeah, you can see where that extra crud on there. Should have put a little extra bit of rubbing alcohol right in this little area here. That may not have happened. Well, we live and we learn, right? It's an experience of cleaning these things. If that's a screw right there, that'd be really, really weird. Look at that one little spot right there. Alright, so how's that look? Does that look better? You know, hit your pause button. I'm happy with it. Alright. Let's go ahead and close this one out and then open up another session for a video and clean the inside of the cart. Woo woo! Greetings, and I am back. This time we're going to open up Gradius 3 and we're going to clean the inside of it. Get those contact pads all nice and shiny with any luck. We can get at least a near polish on them. If not, we'll see. We'll see how it turns out. I've never been inside a cart like this, so oh wow, that is really, really, really small board. Considering what this game is, look at that. I mean, awesome. And those, ooh, the contact pads do not look bad at all. Cool, very minor cleaning. Here, let's go ahead and take a look at this one here. So you guys can get those numbers. Is it going to focus? It doesn't want to focus on this part. That's really strange. Anyway. Cool. Alright, so this doesn't look like it's going to be too difficult to clean. I mean, it's a lot less surface area. It's going to be a shorter amount of time to clean my Super Nintendo games if they're all like this. I mean, I know some of them are going to have a couple pads off the end here and here, but this, yeah, almost safe to say that I really don't even have to clean it. I'm going to, but I really don't even have to. I want to get in between those lands and grooves, and I always want to check out, make sure these caps don't, you know, leak anything, you know, since they're the electrolytic type. And if they do leak, it is good to remove it, clean it all off, and then put a new cap there. You know, a properly rated one. Alright. It looks like somebody came across here and used something really, let's say, abrasive or sharp to clean it. I don't know if you can see it on the camera or not. I'm trying to get it so that you can see it. It seems like it's, there's like a line going across, etching, scratches. It may have been a cart cleaning kit of some sort. Make sure that this is all nice and dry first before I put that on there. Now remember, this might not work on here, so safety glasses are on. Safety's paramount. This has definitely got a polish to a mirror. Gentle but firm, you know, that kind of thing. Let's go ahead and go for a green eraser across it too, just to make sure. Set this to the side real quick, and give me 1 second, I'm clean up. Alright, I'm back. Man, seeing these cartridges, I chose the difficult ones first. The original Nintendo game cartridges are way more complicated and difficult to clean. A lot more surface area. They're older, or I would say more vintage. Yeah, I really don't think this is going to take me very long to go through my Super Nintendo carts to clean them. I think the N64 games are going to be very easy to clean too, since they're not as many years of growdiness on them. And there's no wear line either for the cartridges because it's a top loader. The other one you had to slide the cart in and you had to move it around sometimes up and down and just to get it in there right, and all that would do a little bit of movement on the cartridge's PCB within the cart itself. These, I think you just slap them down, and you don't even have to slap them down. You just lightly put them in your cart, into the actual console. Ooh, yeah, that looks really good. Like that mirror polished copper. That's what I'm looking for. I'm gonna get that cleaned up real quick too. I'm not gonna do it on camera though. Looking at these things on camera is just it's the depth, the depth perception makes it kind of difficult. Okay, that's really odd that this would come back off these chips, like they're scratched up chips. Is that from wear inside the cartridge? Instead of having the wear line here, they have the wear on the actual chip. Anyway, let's go over here. I'm going to bring this up one more level. Make sure that I don't put any extra strain on any of those solder joints. And it's perfect. Just the right height too. A little bit up high too. Alright, let's give it a quick wipe down. I don't see any extra flux residue. A little bit of dust here and there. No corrosion. Oh, pretty happy with this particular cartridge. Makes me wonder what somebody used to clean it though. Like whatever cleaner they were using, the cleaner itself was not clean. you know, like the piece of the part. Because remember, I got this secondhand. This was, I lost my original one. Somebody stole it. Obviously, this game's worth stealing. But yeah, it was a heck of a find though for $8.99 and 25% off, right? I don't think. You know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and check it. I don't even believe that I'll even need to scrub it. No scrubbing needed. What do you guys think? Don't even scrub it? I'm not even gonna bother. I'm gonna go ahead and put it back together again, and I'm not even gonna put it in the console yet until I clean the console. So yeah, that'll be up next. Take care. See everybody. See you soon. Yeah. This time, Gradius 3. Just cleaned the console, the Super Nintendo, and I just cleaned the cartridge to a mere polished finish. Don't need the game enhancer. I'm not gonna showboat or anything here. Just making sure that the game runs properly. It's up, up, down, down, left, right, B, A for the cheat. See? Give me 1 second here. I'm going to turn my surround sound. has to be by far my favorite game on the Super Nintendo. Between this and one other, but we don't need to say what it is. Like, who am I kidding? I love all the Super Nintendo games that I've played. There hasn't been a Super Nintendo game that I actually dislike. Oh, man. Well, that's good enough for me. Well, thank you all for watching. Have yourselves a wonderful day. Be safe, stay healthy, take care, happy gaming.